And for more on the story is Shakes Mashaba's legal counsel, Claudio Bollo. Claudio, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Good evening.
Right, well, what's the next step for Shakes Mashaba?
Well, the main step that we've taken, as you probably would have heard before, is to refer the matter to the CCMA, and those dates are 7, 8 and 9 March. And on that date, the coach will be seeking his reinstatement, as is his primary claim in those proceedings.
But Claudio, that clashes with what SAFA is saying, because they want to appoint a coach by next week. So you guys are going to be in a bit of a tight time frame.
Well, the point is we sought an interdict in the Labour Court to say don't allow SAFA to appoint a coach because that will make reinstatement an impossibility. In fact, the court has found that it's not an impossibility at all, that if you do seek in obtaining a reinstatement, SAFA cannot be heard to say we won't reinstate because we've appointed a new coach. So actually the status quo doesn't change, albeit that we did everything we could to seek that extra protection for the coach.
But you're still against a ticking clock. So what's your next step right now?
Our next step is we prepare for the 7th of March, and we seek to show that the cancellation of the contract and the dismissal of the coach were not properly effected and lawful, and we seek to have the contract honoured.
And for Shakes Mashaba, what does he want out of this whole equation?
As we've said a number of times before, as a proud South African and as a lifetime football coach, having chosen this career, he wants to achieve the pinnacle, which is to coach his team in the World Cup. And as the Labour Court has found, if he does succeed in obtaining a reinstatement order, then it is for SAFA to know that they are appointing someone now at their peril. We still say the responsible thing would be to wait. There isn't a rush to have a new coach for the March friendly matches which may occur. The rush would perhaps be to have someone in place for the June match against Nigeria in the African Nations Cup, and most importantly perhaps to have someone in place for the August World Cup qualifiers.
Well, going up against SAFA, never easy. How is Shakes holding up in this whole ordeal?
I think as anyone in a position where an employer has dealt with him in a certain manner and dismissed him, he's not in a happy situation. He'd like to be in the position of looking at players for selection and doing his job. But he's a very positive man. He's a professional person. He works very hard, and he's still working towards what he hopes will be the opportunity in due course of representing his country and of doing the job that his contract still says he's entitled to do.
Claudio Bollo, legal representative for Shakes Mashaba, thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you.